Oh yeah, oh, I already said Saskatchewan. Damn it, Saskatchewan was cool because there were this family of people. We're walking down the street and I see these like 6-year-old kids and they're just running back and forth, like running suicides. And there were like a couple adults watching them, and I get excited. I'm like, is there a game? I'm gonna fucking crush these kids at these games, you know? Like, I'll fucking, I hate that now everything's all like, there's no score, everybody is a winner. Like, no, I'm gonna make sure you know you lost. Like, fuck you. And so I go over and I'm like, hey guys, what are you guys playing here? And he's like, oh, they're just running suicide, so we tire them out for bedtime. And I'm like, fucking genius, bro. That's amazing. Good job, Saskatchewan. Anyway. Sorry, I skipped that joke, that story. Coming into BC, bro, BC was beautiful. Beautiful. The mountains, the women, the people, the fucking, just the vibe. It's different, you know? It's a gorgeous, gorgeous place. The only downside is the RCMP. Real quick, like comedy shit aside, I'm about to rant on these RCMP motherfucking cunt bitches, bro. Fuck the RCMP, okay? We spent 8 days at Fairy Creek, and if you guys don't know what Fairy Creek is, please Google Fairy Creek and see what you guys could do to fucking help these people out over there. Because they are on this patch of land that's like ancestral, indigenous patch of land that have these trees that are thousands of years old, and the government's just like trying to log them, and these people are doing everything they can to stop these loggers from coming in, and the RCMP are just shitting on them constantly. They're like dropping in from helicopters with pepper sprays, and these people are children and elderly, okay? Like, nice. Like, it's fucking heartbreaking, okay? These guys are warriors. They're on mountains, like on mountainous roads, and every like kilometer, they, with pickaxes and shovels, will bury themselves, dig 6 feet graves, and then cement a hole to put their arms in, chain link, and link them there so that the excavators can't come to the thing. And they have people for like 30 hours at a time, every few kilometers, and it takes just, yeah, it's just mad respectable. I love them over there. I miss them over there. And the RCMP are just a bunch of cock fucking sucking cunt motherfuckers. I hate them so much. Anyway, give it up for Fairy Creek real quick. Give it up for those people. Phenomenal times. Yeah, back to your regular schedule programming. Sorry about that. I just had to get that off my chest because fuck the RCMP and fuck Manitoba. But some funny shit did happen over there, so I'm like, I gotta say some shit. So, okay. How do I even start this? Guys, okay, so it's like a campground. There's like a kitchen and things, and they're like run on donations pretty much for like food and all that stuff. And somebody, so I'm gonna take this off, bro. My hair's a mess, I know, but yo, somebody donated Epsom salt to the kitchen. Epsom, bro, that shit's bath salts to the fucking kitchen, okay? I was flipping out, bro. I'm there, the dude's making a fucking, he's making like a salad dressing, and he's like, hey, you want to taste the salad dressing? I'm like, I got a mouthful of peanut butter right now, so I can't. But this other girl's beside me, and she's like, yeah, I'll taste it. It's in a mason jar. He dips a cucumber in the mason jar, feeds it to her, and she's like, you know, I could use salt. And he's like, gotcha, babe. And fucking takes out this Costco jug of Epsom salt. And he like dicks his hand in, and he's about to take it out, and I grab his hand. I'm like, dude, this is Epsom. This is bath salts. Like, this is meth. Like, shit, like, Google bath salts, guys. People eat people's faces off this shit, okay? Like, what the fuck? And he looks at me, he's like, what? Like, I've been using this the whole time. Like, I'm like, what the fuck is going on, dude? It's crazy. These people are too nice. They're too sweet. They got the biggest hearts ever. And how I know this is from their children. I met this fucking 8-year-old boy. Okay, so little backstory. Everybody has a camp name. Nobody knows each other's like actual names, and it's usually for like protective services, because cops and RCMP cunts, you know? I got there, and yeah, everyone's like, oh, what's your camp name? Because everyone decides their own camp name. You know what I mean? There's like, and it's all like plant-based type thing. There was this one dude named Petunia, and I was like, that's my safe word. Thank you. That's it. You know. But there was like Sand Dune. There's so many just like dope ass Salamander, like super cool ass names. And then I couldn't decide. I'm like, I'm not giving myself a name. And then so I met someone, and she was like, well, what do you like in nature? And so I'm like, I like fire, I like trees, I like monkeys. I don't like how the speaker's sounding right now. But yeah, and she's like, Nightmare. Nightmare is your name. Because apparently the horse with the flaming mane is called Nightmare. And I'm like, okay, sick. So I met this 8-year-old boy, and his name was Strawberry. And I'm like, aw, isn't that cute? What made you choose that name? And his mother's right there, and she's like, no, that's his name. That's his birth name. And I'm like, yo, you guys have no bullies out here. Like these are, like this is nice. Like, wow, good for you, bro. Like, oh my, if you come to Toronto, you gotta change that shit to Barry fucking quick, all right? Like, there's no way, dude. My name's Caldoon, okay? They couldn't say Cal back in the day, so instead it was Cow. And the second half of my nickname growing up, you guessed it, from Dune, was shit. So I was named Cow Shit for like the first like 14 years of my life. And this is the first time I've actually said that out loud. So, wow, comedy's therapeutic. Thank you, Strawberry, for allowing me to do that. Because God, or at least your mom, you didn't do shit, fucking kids. They don't do shit anyway.